Go to the mic. There's mics on both
Good,
sides.
I don't have to answer the student discount fee question. You're getting a discount.
Yes.
I have a question, Ms. Coulter. Do you have any thoughts on who you think should run in 2012 against Barack Obama?
I think my most important point on who should run and who the conservative leader or the Republican leader is, we can't tell them. I think it would be better if, like, a month before the election, we announce who we're running for president. Because, I mean, the media's obsessive desire to know who's your leader. Is it Michael Steele? Is it Rush Limbaugh? Is it Glenn Beck? Is it Sarah Palin? They want us to tell them who our leader is so they can ferociously fixate on that person and destroy him or her. And moreover, right-wingers are crazy individualists. We never really follow our leaders anyway.
Can you hear me? Yeah, there we go. I'm from North Carolina. I loved your talk about John Edwards, and I kind of want to hear a little bit more because our paper won't cover it. So what do you suggest, though?
I'm glad you asked.
What do you think we should do in North Carolina to get our paper to cover such a slime bag like John Edwards?
I can't believe anyone in this convention is still relying on newspapers for news. Surely the National Enquirer is available in North Carolina. And I must say the ABC News blog has been excellent on covering the Edwards affair.
I was wondering, going to Penn State, Michael Mann from ClimateGate actually teaches there, and what do you have to say about Michael Mann, this ClimateGate, or possibly what to do, how to handle it?
I think it's been handled by God. That was quite a 1-2 punch we had this year. First you have the whole scandal with them fudging the data and Michael Mann fudging the data, and then we get snow in all 50 states. No, do not think God does not have a sense of humor.
Can you hear me okay? Yesterday we heard from Representative Pence that he felt the Obama administration is kind of managing the decline of the United States of America.
Yep.
When they really should be trying to make us great. So could you care to comment that do you really feel that this administration and President Obama in particular is more inclined to manage a decline of the greatest country in the world, or is he trying to make us better?
No, I think that's a great way of putting it. They are trying to manage the decline, but then the American people spoke up. And now the entire country is like the terrorists in Guantanamo during the Bush administration. We're just waiting for a change of administration to be released from this hell.
Another question from North Carolina, because we're very void of news in North Carolina. And Ann, we love you for keeping Bill O'Reilly straight over the CPAC convention.
I hope the Fox cameras got that.
Would you please use your effort at Fox to get them to look into Erskine Bowles? He is from North Carolina, and he has destroyed our university system by making it a political hiding place for ex-politicians that have been caught being criminals. And nobody's talked about this, and guess where he's at?
Right, I don't think we have to worry about him anymore. He's now in utter obscurity on the Fiscal Responsibility Commission.
That's right. Thank you.
They'll get together and talk about old times back in the 70s.
Good morning. I'm attending a high school up in Massachusetts right now, and unfortunately we live with a student body that's sort of persuaded by the school and is sort of a leftist regime. And what I've noticed is that a lot of young Americans don't really understand politics nowadays and sort of swing really far to the left and are manipulated by the faculty and administration. How do we influence young Americans now to understand that the choices they make now are going to affect them later on in life and keep them and swing them back to the right?
Well, they'll find out soon enough. I mean, it's kind of odd having a political party, the Democrats, based on Chinese-style brainwashing of students for 12 years in the public schools. Okay, but then they graduate. Then you lose them when they're not apple polishing for the teachers. Teacher, I found another example of racism in Hamlet. No, Johnny, doing a good enough job. We don't need that anymore, but thank you. That was, in fact, one of the examples. There were 3 ridiculous reasons Bill Nye, the science guy, cited for why global warming is true. One was that 2 guys who believe it won Nobel Prizes, and it's really hard to win a Nobel Prize. Seriously. No, that seriously was his argument. Number 2 was, or it was number 3, I forget what the third one was that young people are more likely to believe global warming than